Many people still believe that to eat well and use high-quality products, you have to pay premium prices for fancy brands. But if you've shopped at Costco long enough, you'll quickly realize that's not true. There are products here that skip the heavy advertising and flashy packaging, yet they outperform big-name brands in flavor, quality, and consistency. They're not just cheaper, they're often tastier, more authentic, and a better value overall. These quiet gems are making it hard for expensive brands to justify their prices. You'd be awesome if you liked this video. Kirkland Rotisserie chicken. The Kirkland Rotisserie chicken is not merely a convenient meal placed at the back of the warehouse. To those who understand Costco, it is the clearest symbol of the value philosophy this retail chain pursues. A large chicken, evenly cooked, with golden brown skin and meat that is soft and juicy, seasoned just enough to eat directly without needing extra sauce. In a context where food prices are constantly climbing, the fact that this price has remained almost unchanged for years is rare. What makes Kirkland Rotisserie chicken rise above more expensive options is not just the price, it is the practicality. One chicken can become a complete dinner. The leftover meat is shredded for salads, tacos, or sandwiches. The bones and skin are simmered into broth for days to come. Few products allow you to stretch value in such an efficient way. More importantly, the quality of the chicken is not compromised to keep the price low. The meat is not dry, not mushy, and does not have a heavy industrial seasoning smell. Every purchase offers a nearly consistent experience, something many expensive supermarket chicken counters still fail to do. That is why many customers never buy just one. Kirkland Rotisserie chicken is not an impulsive meal. It is a calculated choice by smart shoppers. 2. Kirkland Signature Bacon. Kirkland Signature Bacon is a perfect example of how a store brand product can beat out long-established premium brands without needing any fancy labels. Right when you open the package, the difference is obvious. Thick slices, a balanced lean-to-fat ratio, and natural color, not pale or overly red from processing. When you cook it, the bacon holds its shape, doesn't shrink too much, and doesn't release a ton of water like many other packaged bacons do. The real standout is the eating experience. It cooks evenly, the fat renders just enough for crispiness without being greasy, and the lean part stays tender and flavorful. There's a nice, pleasant smoky aroma that's not harsh or overly salty. Put it side by side with big-name brands like Oscar Mayer or Hormel, and the difference is easy to spot. Kirkland bacon tastes like real meat, not just salty fat strips meant to add flavor. The consistency from batch to batch is another reason longtime fans trust it. It's great for everything: breakfast, BLTs, sandwiches, topping salads, or wrapping veggies. At a noticeably lower price than most premium bacons on the market, Kirkland Signature Bacon isn't just a budget choice. It sets a new standard for value that makes a lot of pricier options hard to defend. 3. Kirkland Grass-Fed Butter. If you need proof that store brands can beat name brands, Kirkland Grass-Fed Butter is the perfect example. It stands out with its soft, creamy texture that's easy to spread or slice, never hard or grainy. The deep golden color and rich aroma are clear signs of high-quality grass-fed dairy. Flavor is where it really shines. It has a deep, full richness with gentle notes of fresh milk and grass. Nothing harsh or heavy on the palate. Spread on bread, it melts slowly and evenly, giving a luxurious feel that's very close to top European butters. When cooking or baking, it melts consistently without separating, helping your dishes keep perfect texture and flavor. Kirkland grass-fed butter is often compared directly to Kerrygold, which many consider the gold standard for grass-fed butter. For a lot of regular users, the taste difference is minimal in everyday use, while Kirkland's price is much more affordable, especially when you buy the larger packs. Consistency across purchases is what keeps people coming back. No matter when you buy it, you get the same reliable quality, making it a true long-term staple rather than just something to try once. Kirkland Grass-Fed. Butter skips all the fancy marketing and focuses on what matters most: real taste and real value. 4. Kirkland Organic Maple Syrup. In a sea of watered-down artificial syrups, this bottle stands out for its rare purity. No fillers, no overly intense sweetness. Kirkland delivers a surprisingly refined experience. As soon as you open the cap, that warm, gentle aroma like the breath of an ancient forest hits you, guaranteeing quality far beyond ordinary syrups. The texture is smooth and pours evenly, with a bright amber color that's clear and inviting. When drizzled over pancakes or waffles, it soaks in gradually, bringing a deep sweetness that doesn't overpower but enhances the food's flavor. The sweetness builds slowly, feels clean, and finishes neatly, without any harshness or throat burn. That's the hallmark of real maple, usually only found in pricey bottles from specialty stores. Kirkland uses 100% organic pure maple. No blends, no flavors, no thickeners. The glass bottle helps preserve the full taste and gives it a premium feel right from the start. When you compare the cost per ounce, it beats many organic brands at Whole Foods or upscale shops while matching their quality completely. The biggest strength of Kirkland Organic Maple Syrup is its honesty. No hype, no exaggeration, just straightforward true maple that's so good it makes it hard to go back to fake sugary syrups once you've tried it. 5. Kirkland Extra Virgin Olive Oil. Kirkland proves its class with this extra virgin olive oil. Unlike blended or overly processed oils, it delivers authentic flavor, fresh, grassy notes, and ripe olive aroma, with no signs of excessive heat treatment. The shimmering golden yellow with green hints and silky texture shows a clean production process that preserves nature's best. When you use it, the oil feels full and smooth on the palate, with a mild peppery kick at the back of the throat, a sign of high polyphenol content. Whether dressing a salad, finishing grilled dishes, or dipping bread, it holds its clear flavor without overpowering other ingredients. That's why many chefs and serious home cooks rate it highly in blind tests. Compared to many premium labeled olive oils on supermarket shelves, Kirkland offers a similar or even better experience at a much more accessible price. More importantly, the quality stays consistent from one purchase to the next, something not every expensive brand can guarantee. Kirkland Extra Virgin Olive Oil doesn't try to sell a glamorous story about regions or heritage. It wins you over with its aroma, taste, and real-world performance. For anyone who sees olive oil as a kitchen essential, this is a smart and reliable choice. 6. Kirkland Almond Butter. This product shatters the idea that eating healthy has to be expensive. Kirkland's secret is simplicity. Just roasted almonds as the only ingredient, nothing else. By skipping unnecessary additives like sugar or vegetable oils, this jar delivers the purest nutrition possible. That's a huge advantage over flashy, overcomplicated products flooding the market. The texture is smooth and spreadable, without any grittiness or annoying oil separation. When you spread it on toast or stir it into oatmeal, it goes on evenly. No heavy stirring required. The natural flavor is lightly nutty and creamy, with a subtle sweetness from the roasted almonds that's never harsh or heavy afterward. Many premium almond butters hype their origins or processes, but in real use, they often have off-oils, slight bitterness, or inconsistent texture. Kirkland avoids those pitfalls thanks to tight quality control and large-scale production. The experience is nearly identical from jar to jar, which matters a lot for regular users. At a much friendlier price than luxury options, Kirkland almond butter isn't a compromise. On the contrary, it's proof that focusing on core values, delicious, safe ingredients, beats brand gimmicks every time. This is the clearest example of getting true bang for your buck. 7. Kirkland Protein Bars. Kirkland is redefining what you can expect from budget-friendly protein bars. With over 20 grams of protein and low sugar, they meet solid nutritional needs while still being genuinely enjoyable to eat. No off smells, no chalky texture, no overpowering sweetness. This is clear proof that a store brand can go head-to-head with big names in sports nutrition. The real surprise comes when you bite in. The texture is nicely soft, not dry, tough, or gritty like so many other protein bars. The sweetness is restrained, without that strong whey flavor or fake sweetener aftertaste. Compared to popular brands like Quest, the difference isn't just in the nutrition stats. It's in how much easier and less tiring they are to eat over the long haul. Kirkland protein bars fit seamlessly into all kinds of situations. A quick breakfast, a post-workout snack, or an on-the-go hunger fixer. Their convenience makes them a regular go-to rather than just an occasional option. What keeps people loyal is the incredible value. Each bar costs nearly half as much as similar ones sold at gyms or supplement stores, letting you stick to your protein routine without breaking the bank. Kirkland protein bars don't try to impress with flash. They just do their job well and have become a staple everyone's choice in Costco carts. Like the video if this surprised you. 8. Kirkland House Blend Coffee, roasted by Starbucks. If you want that Starbucks taste without the wallet pain, Kirkland House Blend is the smart pick. In reality, this is Starbucks coffee in everyday clothing, roasted in the same facilities, using the same recipe, and delivering the same quality flavor. That similarity makes sticking with the pricier brand feel pretty unnecessary. When brewed, it releases a clear aroma with a balanced taste. Full body, no sharp acidity, no harsh bitterness. It's the kind of easy drinking profile that works great black or with milk. For daily coffee drinkers, this kind of consistency matters more than fancy, hard-to-replicate notes. The cup experience is virtually identical to the more expensive retail Starbucks bags. The main differences are the packaging and how much you're paying for the name. When you break it down per ounce, Kirkland House Blend offers a huge advantage for anyone who goes through coffee regularly. This isn't coffee for showing off your taste. It's for people who know what they need each morning. A reliably good, stable, comforting cup to start the day, without paying extra for anything that doesn't end up in the flavor. 9. Kirkland Organic Eggs. What sets these eggs apart is the vitality inside the shell. Crack one into a pan, and you'll immediately see the perfect texture. A round, plump yolk that's firm and cohesive, not runny or fragile. The natural, deep golden color and fresh taste, with no hint of fishiness, are the clearest signs of clean sourcing, making your dishes not just look great, but taste complete. When cooked, they deliver just the right richness. Flavorful, but not heavy. Whether fried sunny side up, soft-boiled, or baked into recipes, they hold their structure reliably. That's something not every organic egg on the market achieves, especially pricier ones that vary in quality from batch to batch. Compared to organic eggs at upscale grocery stores, Kirkland provides an equal or even better everyday experience at a much friendlier price per egg, especially in those large trays. For families that use eggs a lot, the savings add up fast over time. No need for fancy gourmet hype. Kirkland organic eggs win points with simple effectiveness. They define quality through 3 things: clean, tasty, and consistent. A default choice for any kitchen where you no longer have to choose between high quality and reasonable price. 10. Kirkland Frozen Wild-Caught Salmon. Kirkland's frozen wild-caught salmon is the kind of product that makes people rethink the idea that frozen fish is always inferior to fresh. Thanks to flash freezing right after catching, it locks in high-level texture and flavor. When thawed properly, the fillets stay firm, not mushy or watery like lower-quality frozen options. When cooking, it holds its shape well in the pan, gets a beautiful sear on the surface, and cooks evenly inside while staying moist. The taste is clean and distinct, without heavy fishiness or off aftertastes. Compared to regular supermarket fresh salmon, often farmed, Kirkland's wild-caught version feels more natural and balanced, especially for anyone sensitive to smells. Another big plus is the consistency. The fish comes in evenly portioned, individually wrapped pieces, making it easy to control servings and avoid waste. You can grab just what you need without affecting the rest. Perfect for families who cook regularly but don't always buy fresh fish at a reasonable price for wild-caught salmon. Kirkland Frozen. Wild-caught salmon delivers an experience close to premium fresh fish, with way more flexibility for storage and use. It's a practical choice for anyone prioritizing quality, convenience, and long-term value. 11. Kirkland cheese selection: cheddar, mozzarella, and Parmigiano Reggiano. Kirkland's cheese lineup shows just how seriously Costco takes quality in a category that's notoriously picky. With staples like cheddar, mozzarella, and Parmigiano Reggiano, they don't cut corners. They focus on proper sourcing and authentic production standards. The cheddar has a firm texture with clear richness that's not overpowering. It melts evenly and keeps that natural milky flavor. The mozzarella stretches beautifully with fine strands, without excess wateriness. Great for pizza or family-baked dishes. Most impressive is the Kirkland-labeled Parmigiano Reggiano, imported straight from Italy with the right granular structure, subtle saltiness, and signature umami depth, practically identical to what's sold in specialty shops. In direct comparisons, many people find that the difference between Kirkland cheeses and premium brands comes down more to packaging and branding than actual taste. In everyday cooking, from daily meals to dishes where cheese is the star, Kirkland performs solidly without feeling like a substitute. The real standout advantage is value. Buying in larger blocks brings the cost per gram way down, while quality stays reliable batch after batch. For families that use cheese often, the Kirkland cheese selection strikes the perfect balance between genuine quality and long-term affordability. 12. Kirkland Organic Hummus. From the very first bite, this organic hummus tub wins you over with its unbelievably smooth texture. Kirkland nails the consistency, velvety like silk, with the ideal thickness. No grittiness or watery looseness. Whether you spread it on crispy pita or dip fresh carrot sticks, it clings perfectly, staying creamy and uniform without crumbling or separating oil. The balanced flavor is a clear strength. Chickpeas bring nutty depth, tahini in just the right amount, a light lemon brightness, and garlic that's present but not harsh. The creaminess comes from the beans and sesame, not excess oil, so it doesn't get heavy even if you eat a lot, leading to that can't-stop-eating feeling people often mention. Some premium brands overdo the tang or garlic for impact, but that can make them less enjoyable over time. Kirkland uses organic ingredients without complicated additives, giving a clean, worry-free vibe for regular use. In practice, this hummus works great as a light snack, salad topping, spread, or family dip. Compared to hummus from upscale stores, Kirkland delivers an equal or even more approachable experience at a noticeably lower price per serving. It's the kind of hummus that doesn't need much hype, but it tends to disappear from the table after just one meal. 13. Kirkland Chocolate. Belgian, almond chocolate. Kirkland's Belgian chocolate and almond chocolate lines are made to strict standards, focusing on real cocoa flavor rather than overly sweet tastes, designed to please everyone. From the very first bite, the chocolate melts slowly and smoothly, leaving a clear cocoa aftertaste. Nothing powdery or waxy like many everyday chocolates. With the almond chocolate version, the roasted almonds are crunchy and aromatic, evenly distributed for great contrast with the creamy chocolate. The nutty richness blends perfectly with the mild cocoa bitterness, without one overpowering the other. The experience is very close to premium bars from Lindt or Ghirardelli, but without excessive sweetness or heavy artificial vanilla notes. What earns Kirkland chocolate such high praise is its consistency. Every piece or bar delivers the same quality, no matter the batch, especially important when buying in bulk for everyday use or gifting. When you look at value per gram, Kirkland chocolate outperforms many famous brands. It doesn't rely on flashy packaging, but the quality is good enough to make you wonder why you've ever paid more for experiences that aren't noticeably different. Costco makes one thing crystal clear: high prices are no longer a reliable measure of quality. When a store brand like Kirkland can outperform big names in taste, consistency, and overall value, Smart shoppers stop buying out of habit or advertising hype. They buy based on real experience. These 13 products aren't just about saving a few bucks. They represent a smarter way to shop, where everything you put in your cart truly earns the money you spend. Which tip from the video surprised you the most?